All right, first of all, I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for your time and doing this interview with me. I value time. You know, the last thing I ever want to do is waste your time. So we're going to start right from the beginning. Name, age, and current living situation.
J. Rabbit.
I love
34.
that name.
And I've been homeless for 17 years.
Homeless for 17 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. I got to play devil's advocate. Some would say, have you ever tried getting rapid, housing?
Yeah, they didn't.
It just don't work.
I even applied for that housing lottery type thing they had at one point, and actually the very last bit of time that they had it up for, and actually at the right time, right at midnight, I got sent in, and I was one of the people that got chose for it.
Wow.
And at one point, I didn't get the second notice letter in the emails about certain information they needed and stuff. They say I did, but I never actually got it. I don't think it went through to my end. Mine on theirs, mine. So I got messed up on that.
Man, that's awful.
I tried to see about getting back on that list, and they won't let me. So it's whatever.
That's horrible.
I'm doing me out here.
What led to your current situation? What led to you being out here homeless in the beginning?
It was some shit happened in the family, and I wound up getting my mom, who's my adopted mom, to ship me out to my birth mother in Iowa, and within 3 months I was out on the streets because somebody broke into their house and they thought it was my fault.
Man,
They immediately assumed it was because some black dude gave me a ride from the bar one night and gave me a ride back home to their house, and they thought it was him who did it, and it was because of me. But my brother has a lot of friends who come over there when he stayed with them, and smoked weed with him and our stepdad. And the only thing that I actually got took was his weed, $80 of weed from his mini fridge in his room. But they took my speaker. My parents took my speaker because they thought it was my fault the house was broke into. So my mom put me out on the street.
Yeah,
and I've been out here since.
That's
I was 18.
awful. 18 years old. Now I gotta add, are you from Arizona?
Nope, Iowa.
Iowa. 90% of the people that I interview are not from Arizona. Why do you think that is? Is it the weather? Is it just circumstantial?
Come here.
What's your reasoning?
Come here on vacation,
leave on
probation, and return on violation. That's all I keep
100%.
saying. Every time someone's ever asked me, that's what I say. Because that's the only thing I've ever heard that made sense out here.
That's
only
true.
thing that actually makes sense about Arizona at all.
That is crazy. That's sad.
This is hell on earth, literally out here.
It definitely is.
I tried going back to Iowa a couple times. My mom actually took the time to spend that money to get me back and forth a couple times within a couple of years, and it just, I couldn't handle the weather in Iowa because too much humidity. Haven't been out there for the snow since I was 12. So
it's almost like they keep you here, huh?
It's like being here, somehow it makes it much easier. Not just because of the weather naturally, but just certain things at the time when I was doing that for the homeless help, being homeless was a lot more, there's a lot more opportunities, a lot more possibilities for people. There's more people helping out. And like certain people were bringing out food on certain days for the younger youth of the streets, or certain people coming out just feeding everybody on every day, and it's just, there's a lot more people helping and willing to put a hand out and help with a little cash to help us out. But started having a lot of people from the millennial, not even the millennial, probably some of the OGs from my own years.
That makes sense. Is there a particular experience you've had while homeless that stands out?
Everything in my mind stands out. I've been through a lot.
That's unique. I like that.
I've been through everything.
Yeah.
I've helped save people's lives. I've helped, people find their shit. I've kept people from getting hurt or raped or been raped. It's just fucking wrong. It's all crazy, fucking fucked up ass shit that's out there going on.
So you've done everything it takes to be a homeless member of society out here.
I'm pretty much considered an OG of the homeless society.
I knew that about you.
I've gone through some shit.
Yeah, that's awful. Wow.
And I've stayed the good, decent individual that I am. I don't lie to people. It's pointless to not be honest, because I would never be able to give up my lies at one point. 100%. So I choose. Ever since I was a kid, I've always chosen to never lie, especially because I got a lot of spankings from being a liar to my parents. So I was not trying to have something like that happen to you, and I got older. Fuck that.
Yeah, that always does it. What are your hopes for the future?
Oh, another thing, I've had my dog taken from me by somebody
Really?
else I knew and given me away, and that dog I had for 11 years. Yeah, so, but I have a dog now. I have a puppy now. She's only going to be 8 months at the end of the month. I had her since she was a week old. She's my baby. She's my world. She's everything to me. And I'm feeling like a pretty shitty parent, owner, whatever, because I have her out in this heat right now, in this kind of place outside. And it's like, my dog I had before, he was 10 months old when I got him, and he'd already been basically homeless pretty much with the girl who left him where she left him, but I was the only one who gotten close to me, so, but it's like, he was already a homeless dog. He was used to that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Now my baby girl, she's miserable. Like, I hate seeing her face when she's so hot. There's nothing I can do for her.
Yeah, it's awful. A dog's a woman or man's best friend. You never have to worry about them turning their back on you. They always, miss you when you're gone, and then they do a lot of things that humans don't.
She's so protective of me when we go in public. Like, she is overprotective of me because she knows how many people out there are so just not trustable and undecent people and scary, bad, very, very bad people. Probably done some pretty bad shit, you know?
Yeah, I feel that humans aren't trustworthy. To some extent. I mean, you got some that are.
I'm not sure. Dude.
but
Me personally, I'm starting to learn otherwise lately.
Yeah.
That even people I thought I could trust in my life will
they'll let you
steal
down.
my bike, steal my belongings, all that.
100%. Humans will always let you down, and I feel like the world has forgotten what it's like to have empathy or compassion, or just they need to realize
that even the Bible says treat others how they want to be treated.
True, very true.
Do to another what you want them to do to you,
what
you would want help
you want
for in the future. If you want that kind of assistance later on, do that for them. Show them how you would like them to treat you, even if they don't
100%. Exactly
right away give that respect to you. Always,
100%.
Our legal system is based on shit from the Bible too. The whole thing of our country is based on biblical shit. If you think about it, certain laws are because of certain things in the Bible. You just have to really look at them and really pay attention to what they say, and you'll figure it out.
Man, very true.
Our civil rights are part of our biblical shit.
Truer words hasn't been spoken. You're putting it on the ground for the hungry hounds. I mean, that's definitely some good stuff there. Are there any particular services that have been helpful to you?
Yeah, the feeds, and we get clothes and stuff easily. Like when they help us do shit like that, or they give us certain shower days in certain locations and stuff. Like, it helps. I'm sure some people would really like to have more of not really a case manager, but somebody they could help them with a little bit of a hand up, because sometimes some things are just not understood. Like me personally, I have a little bit of an understanding problem, comprehension issues. I'm a little slow in school. I was in special classes.
Okay, no problems. We don't judge here.
But it's I personally could use somebody who would actually help me out, with understanding certain things, what it means or what I got to do to accomplish that. Someone to kind of at first hold my hand and help me through it at first to get it going, and then that's all. That's all I need. It's not always going to help us to have moral support. It won't always be enough to help somebody. But it's sometimes some of us we're approached right. We just need somebody to help us a little bit like that. It's just got to approach some of us the right way about it.
So you need somebody to overstand you, not understand you, in a sense.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Somebody who won't overwhelm us with something to do with trying to convince us or encourage us too much. More or less, just be willing to be there and do it with you, kind of thing. Help them do shit. They allow that shit for people when they have you do your food stamp card. You can have someone who's okay to have control of the card, or is allowed to use the card too. Some of us need that kind of shit with just getting things started and getting it on the roll to go.
Yeah.
It's not always easy for us to admit when we need assistance. It's not always easy for us to admit when we're done or when we're ready, or maybe we just need someone to just drop everything and just take us somewhere to go to rehab right then and there. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely.
We're all different, but we're all at the same time in a way. It's understandable the way we are because we've been through so much shit out here. And the ones who haven't really been through some shit yet, I feel bad for them because I don't want to see them go through that shit that I've gone through. That shit's hard.
Yeah, that's why I do these videos in the hopes that somebody sees them and stays clear away from what's going on out here. Would you be surprised if I told you that, there's 90% of the people who watch these videos want to be out here? They
want to be homeless. They think it's better.
Homeless. They think it's better.
The only thing about homelessness that's actually something that kept me going is like there's pretty much no rules if you think about
Yeah.
it. As long as you're smart
It's a
about what you do,
free-for-all.
you don't have to worry about breaking the laws and getting fucked with.
Very
But
true.
there's no rules otherwise. I mean, sure, you have to have common respect and decency, and you know, try to not be a fucking piece of shit to everybody
the
that's around you
regular,
out
yeah.
here, especially people who have been out here. You know, don't be rude about shit. I mean, a lot of times that's what it is. People just don't know how not to be rude.
Yeah, that's true.
I make people have manners around me. I don't care if you have to be rude
Seem
somewhere
like
else,
that,
but when
yeah.
you're around me, be mannered
Definitely.
because I'm a lady. I try my best to act like a lady, even though I'm a tomboy. I still act like a lady.
I heard
try not
something a
to
long
be like
time
that.
ago. Real men pull their pants up when women walk in the room.
Thank you.
Did you hear me?
Yes, real men pull their pants up when women walk around. Yes, they're basically straightening out their outfits, straightening out, they're making themselves
There you
more
go.
neat, tidy, and like a gentleman should.
There you go. You got it. So
But
what
real men
keeps
also show
getting-
emotions too, so don't forget that part.
there you go. There you go.
Because a real man can show his emotions. It's not too scary. It's not weakness either. So
Oh, that's good.
Ever.
What keeps you getting through your times versus just succumbing to
that's cool.
being out here? Yeah, that's awesome. Nice bikes.
Okay, you said one more time. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. What keeps you getting through your times versus just succumbing to being displaced out here on the street? What gets you up every day?
Right now, my dog. I gotta make sure I get up and get everything taken care of so we can be cool, so we can have food. I have to take care of myself in order to keep being able to take care of her. If I die because I'm not taking care of myself and I'm only taking care of her, what's gonna happen after I'm gone? She's not gonna have me there. It's just somebody else is gonna get her. All I know is she's gonna wind up with bad people.
Yeah.
So I always make sure I get up, take care of myself, and do what I gotta do for me, so I can keep providing for her.
Amazing.
That,
Yeah.
and I have a friend, boyfriend, whatever we call him, that I kind of get up to do things for us too, for him that
Needs
I
to be done.
probably shouldn't be, but it's one of those things where I'm realizing I made a bad choice in life, and I just need to fix it soon in the safest way possible.
Yeah, that's true. What does a typical day look like for you? In short, you don't have to go.
Usually it's not much. Like I used to just fly a sign, make $35 a day, and that's what would get me and my boyfriend at the time our food, our drink, our whatever the heck else we needed, some drugs, and our scratchers, and whatever
Whatever it is
else
you
we needed.
need, yeah.
The amount we needed, and then we would get it. You know, every day I would do that. $35 a day, and that would be good for us today. These days, though, because people have been turned on so much about helping us out and shit, it's like, I can't do that now. I go to every day I have to worry about if I really want to go steal from the store just to eat, just to get my dog food, just anything, you know? If I'm going to be able to convince somebody I know to help me out with my drugs because I got no money, but they're real good people and I'm cool people and I've helped them out a lot. And come on, I need help, but a little bit of help with drugs, you know, give me a high, whatever. But most of the time it's just like, I go out there and I help everybody else. And that's how I get everything else.
Yeah.
I help them and they help me.
Yep, very strong,
That's the kind of person I
independent.
am.
You know, that's one thing I always have to say about Tempe. I ask this a lot. Let's let this plane pass.
Stupid airplane mode,
Yeah.
you suck. You suck, airplane mode.
Yeah, I always ask, why is the camaraderie in Tempe a lot more majestic and just a lot better versus
Clarify
Sunny
camaraderie.
Slope camaraderie?
Like willing to
This,
stand
for
with each other?
instance, look, everybody here is just so calm, cool, and collective.
Okay.
They're willing to help you. You know, there's food every day at a guaranteed
It
time.
seems like all of them are like that. But I'll tell you that not all of them actually are genuinely being like that. Like sincerely, a lot of them are doing it, but they're not being sincere. Like they'll help you out and not expect something back. They're doing it to do something for themselves. You're doing it to get something from you that they need, without you thinking of it as something messed up being done
Okay,
until after
there
the
it
fact
is
of it, and
then,
then they
yeah.
realize what really happened when they think about it.
Okay, all right.
There's very few of us that are like me, and far between, pretty much. But like over here in this area of Tempe, and then part of the Phoenix that I've stayed in, there's a lot of people like me.
Okay.
We're actually willing to help out one another and shit. But
Yeah.
there's still a lot of those others around who will steal from one another and sell it to somebody in the same area, and it's just stupid, dude. It's just
Yeah.
stupid.
You know, the whole let's, steal from somebody, help you look for it mentality. You know,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
crazy. That's bananas. I don't know why they do
or
that,
or they steal it and then
what
they take
think
it somewhere,
That's awful.
that
you know?
and then you end up seeing that shit, and then that person's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But what it really is that person wants to keep getting cool stuff from that guy or that girl, and so they don't say who it was that brought it to them. Instead, they just give it back,
100%.
but say they don't know they can't remember who it was.
100%.
That's crazy right there. 'Cause you know what? That's the one and only person who would probably be stealing all of my shit at all lately. I just had a 20-inch red line, everything out and as well. As well as my Haro I was trying to build, my 24-inch Haro I was trying to build, and 2 bikes I was holding on to for an ex of mine for him to be able to build for him and his girl. And they took 4 frames from me, left everything else, but then later I guess it came back for me because all my other shit was gone too. Like but I don't do stuff since it's karma that one. I really don't deserve that karma. But I
don't think no one does. You know, it's awful.
Just like a lot of us seem to be getting shit on that help out people a lot out here. Really does. A lot of us get shit on that don't deserve it. A lot of us have been dying that don't deserve it.
Very true. What's been the hardest part about being homeless for you?
It's tobacco, by the way, just so you know.
No, that's okay.
Tobacco.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hardest part about being homeless?
Yeah. For you, what's the hardest part about being homeless for you?
Well, I got a bike now, so I can't say that. Not having a bike.
A lot of people say walking,
the
using the restroom.
I don't like to use. The factor I don't like to steal.
Yeah.
I really don't like stealing at all. I'd rather not steal. That and having my dog out here right now. I want to get inside somewhere with her soon.
Yeah.
I really do. I gotta get inside with her soon. I might be going through that Haley's place, whatever the heck it was Austin told me about.
Yeah.
Because I can take my dog with me.
That's awesome. I hope it works for you.
But I'll tell you one thing. I've always been being a good person. At first I started off out here. The first year homeless, I did weed and drank some alcohol and then learned about meth. So, but I've always done those weed, alcohol, and maybe some meth. But for the most part, I've stayed a good person because I don't let that shit get my mind that much.
Yeah, mentally strong person. That's amazing.
I'm very surprised with all the stuff I've been through out here. It's hard to stay sane, and I'm probably one of the most sane people around out here. So after being out here like this for this long, it is hard to hold together. It really is. It really fucking is.
And my last but not least, this is it. Last but not least, I gotta ask: do you have a Cash App, Venmo, or anything that you would like to shout out just in case anybody has compassion or empathy or, you know, they just feel like helping and they understand your plight? You never know what can happen. You never know who's going to see this. You never know. So
I don't.
you never
I
know.
don't remember my Cash App thing.
You don't?
No,
It's okay.
I really don't.
You know, if someone sends something, I'll be hunting you down.
I wish I knew my Cash App thing, but I had an old Cash App. I don't know if it works still. But they could probably find me by my name.
Okay.
Actually, it's here. I'll do this much at least. Because you know what? Who I am is not really all that bad of a person. It's like I used to go by my real name, like I said, up until a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Just a couple years ago. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, a lot of
never
people don't like going by who
I
they
don't
really
know.
are. They always use their street name out here.
Well, I was going by Riri at one point when I was still new to the streets and shit, but it was only because Maria's my first name, so Riri is R-I-R-I.
Yeah.
But it's like, now I go by Ricochet Rabbit, but the good majority of people that know me very well are the ones that know me by Maria.
Okay.
Oh, that stupid thing. Rip my paper. Put it in here. Write this down, that way I don't have to say it, I don't have to really spell it out. But I know they can search for my Cash App on Cash App with this.
Yep. You could just say it and zoom in on there. There it is. There it is there. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's been amazing talking to you. Miss.
Don't call me ma'am.
She's getting there. She's getting me there, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, Miss. I mean, I really appreciate talking to you. I've always appreciated talking to you. You always have some insightful things to say, and I knew.
This is why ma'am is spelled out of my initials.
Oh.
See it? You see it?
Yeah,
That's why ma'am is in my initials. That's
Okay.
why I tell people don't call me.
Yeah, all right.
But it's
Yeah,
always
makes
right
sense.
to go call a younger lady miss, she'll feel pretty, and an older lady miss, she'll feel young.
Makes sense to me.
Always. So.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you.
Sorry if I made it longer than it normally
no,
is.
that's fine. You have a great night. Thank you, okay?
Yep.
Bye.